Hello, so the hustings are over and people are emerging and they're tight-lipped and they're not saying anything. Of course, we can read everything into that. Two things, I think, are now clear. First, that Penny Mordant's appalling video with all its ill-thought-out stock footage is not going to count against her, which means that she is genuinely going to be a tough act to beat, if indeed she should be beaten. She might well make a very interesting Prime Minister. 3 women in the Conservative Party as Prime Ministers and none in the Labour Party. That is extraordinary. But that's one possibility. The other thing which I think is becoming clear is that Tom Tugendhat is not going to be ruled out simply because he hasn't got ministerial experience. Now, that may push him to the last round. It may push him beyond the last round, and he may end up as one of the 2 candidates to be fielded to the Conservative faithful. It's either, I think, going to be Tom Tugendhat opposite Penny Mordant, or it's going to be Rishi Sunak. That is assuming that Rishi Sunak can make the case that he is not irreparably damaged by the non-dom green card scandal, which I think the Conservative Party will probably recognise as having been manufactured by Sunak's enemies in number 10. However, I think the wider public would be extremely suspicious of somebody who shares a fine with Boris over partygate. So I think it would be a mistake to put Rishi Sunak to that general vote as one of the last 2. Although, I personally, if you'd asked me 5 months ago, would I like to see Rishi Sunak rather than Boris as Prime Minister, I would have said absolutely. I think Rishi Sunak would make a superb Prime Minister. I think that's about where we are.